So I just played Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, the alpha on PS4. Gotta say, man, this game kind of performs weird. I don't know if it was me. I was just playing Warzone before, so I was used to it on my PC, so I was used to a high frame rate. And I don't know if this game was struggling with frames, but I'm a little bit mixed bag with this game. I think there's a lot of basic stuff we're going to be talking about. This is not going to be an in-depth video. For more in-depth videos this weekend or the following weeks regarding some of the thought process and things I either loved and hated, semi-loved, whatever, be sure to subscribe for all the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War content like that, as well as some gameplay videos, stuff like that. But yeah, there's a lot to unpack and talk about. We're going to keep it simple, we're going to keep it basic. And first and foremost, some of the good things I liked is the weapon balance for the most part. We'll get into why there's kind of the bad part of it. But the weapon balance for the most part, a lot of weapons feel useful, they feel good, and it's fun. I was using a bunch of different weapons, I was performing pretty good, and I was having a good time with it until I got bored, but we'll get into that later. Then when it came to the TTK, I'm actually someone who loves Modern Warfare's TTK. I've always loved Infinity Ward's quicker TTK. I actually do enjoy this time to kill a lot more than, you know, previous Black Ops games, even though I know they said it's between Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 4. So it's a bit refreshing. I will admit, maybe it will, you know, not grow on me later and I won't like it, but right now in this alpha, I'm enjoying the time to kill, and I think that's good for everybody, especially if you do not like Modern Warfare's time to kill. Now when it comes to maps, actually I do like their style of maps so far. Again, these are only 3 maps. I haven't played Combined Arms Domination. So the 3 maps I played was Moscow, Satellite, and Miami. Granted, Moscow and Miami have unrealistic settings for me, so that takes me out of it sometimes. But in general, they're kind of 3-laney maps, kind of not 3-laney maps. I think they kind of did a good hybrid so far from what I'm seeing between Modern Warfare's realistic approach to power position and maps to Treyarch's traditional 3-lane maps. I do think that the map flows a bit well, but there's some bad parts about the map we will talk about that it's gonna we'll get into it. Now when it comes to bad, again, there wasn't too much good, to be honest, when it comes to like just basic stuff. But one of the things that was pretty bad and it was kind of getting me annoyed was the movement system in this game. Honestly, the movement system in Modern Warfare is the best movement system we've seen in any Call of Duty. It was remarkable, it was revolutionary, it was a good mix of ground, boots on the ground, and giving players freedoms to, you know, parkour and stuff like that, and really utilize a good, powerful movement system. This game, Treyarch just grabbed that movement system, threw it in a trash can, and just didn't really do much to innovate. They removed tac sprints. Drop shotting is not a thing in this game, at least not yet, or they're initially planned on saying that there's no drop shotting, so drop shotters like myself will be a little hurt by that. Jump shotting is kind of the way, and I'm not for that. So there's a lot of bad things with this movement system. It kind of feels automatic as well with parkour, as it did in Black Ops 4. You just jump up and you automatically climb, like kind of sometimes a little bit ridiculously, and it was just not fun. It was definitely the biggest, you know, thing I noticed that was definitely a step back in major ways. I wish there was some way Infinity Ward could just give them their movement system, just put this in your game, it'll be flowing so much better. Because with the way the maps are designed in size, oh my god, it's so boring to traverse the maps. When they were saying high octane action in this game, I didn't feel it unless I was playing Domination. Honestly, high octane action was not a fucking thing until I was playing Domination. If it was kill confirm, if it was TDM, it was honestly one of the most boring experiences I've experienced in Call of Duty. And the thing is that, yeah, people were slow in Modern Warfare TDM, but I was moving, I was getting from place to place pretty quickly, and it wasn't a drag. In this game, on the map flow, it can be a drag if you're not playing Domination. If you're not playing Domination, guys, it's slow, it's painful, and for me, it made me really bored this game really quickly. Now, something else that's pretty bad is the score streak system. We can get in depth in another video, but basically, they took out the fact that your score resets per death, so basically it's a continuation score. But when it comes to if you're not playing TDM, you're not gonna get any high end kill streaks unless you're really going off. It's kind of annoying. I was trying and I was doing really good. I wasn't doing god level, but I was doing really good in TDMs. I couldn't get a chopper gunner. It was so frustrating. And then when I play Domination, I'll maybe get my attack chopper maybe twice, and I was always doing fairly good in these games. And it's just like, the point of kill streaks was always like, maybe I got my chopper gunner 3 times in a game. Like, that was the fun part of Modern Warfare. I'll get my kill streaks multiple times, And I prefer kill streaks so much more. It's simple, it's basic, it rewards and makes kill streaks feel so much better. Because honestly, when I got an attack helicopter or a chopper gunner, I kind of like, oh, finally I got this. And then I just used it and then went back to killing with my gun. It was something I was forgetting and I wasn't enjoying at all. It was like kill streaks weren't desirable at all. It was something you play, you get, you move on. And that needs to be addressed. I think they should just scrap this system and revert back to the old system, but only time will tell if they do that. And that chance of them doing that is highly, highly unlikely. Now, it's important to mention that this is an alpha, so these basic critiques and things I talked about was only based in this alpha build. You know, the AK-74U is ridiculously overpowered in this build right now, but they said that they are going to address it. They already addressed it, whatever that means. I wish they updated that because this was an issue for the streamers, but I'm not going to really get into that. But in general, this is an alpha build, so there's going to be a lot of kinks and tweaks that need to be made, some bigger, some smaller. This is not a launch state. This is kind of just getting your flow and just helping the developers see what they need to go before the game launches and things like that. There is going to be mistakes and problems in this build, so there's no surprise. But again, a lot of things I highlighted, I talked about the good and the bad. These are potentially long-term problems with the game. This is not really strictly built on the build itself. Maybe you can argue weapon balance. We gotta see what the other weapons do. If there is even other weapons, I hope there is. But yeah, we gotta wait and see on that front. But everything else so far, everything I talked about, these are all probably long-term issues or long-term pros, cons, whatever you want to call it. So yes, this is just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about this game so far. If you're on PS4 and you've been playing it, are you guys enjoying it? I honestly just can't wait to play this on PC. I'm kind of done with console gaming when it comes to shooters, but that's just me. But in general, let me know what you guys think about the weapons, the maps, anything on your mind about this game, the good, the bad. Also, be sure to like this video if you found it informative. It'd be greatly appreciated. And for more Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, we're going to be getting in depth this weekend and probably all the way to launch about different things. I have a lot of footage recorded. I'm going to be recording a lot of footage as well. So be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to get all that good stuff. But all that being said, I am tired, I am exhausted, so I hope you guys have a good one. Shannon G here, and I'm out.